JD Martinez hit home run number 300. Freddie got hit number 2,000. And there was a Balk that shocked the nation.
Fun times.
Hey, welcome to Lad Talk, everybody. Guys, we're back with another edition. Mason, we took about a week off. We're back.
Yeah, fun beach trip.
What happened?
We went to the beach.
We did go to the beach. We were at the beach. We were going to make a video at the beach, but then we ended up being too busy being at the beach.
Yeah, too much fun.
Too much fun.
Too much fun. Now we're having fun doing this.
Lots of fun. Lots of baseball to talk about.
Oh,
we
man.
got 2 series to cover and a preview, so let's get right into it, shall we?
Yeah, fun baseball.
So, the Dodgers took on the Cheaters.
Yes, and they were finally at home in LA against them. First time they've been there since 2017.
Bregman got booed to hell. Altuve got booed to hell.
Yeah,
And
rightly so.
rightly so. And the first game went the Dodgers' way. You had Mookie with the leadoff home run. He's really heating up.
You know what? He is an all-star. He's going to start in right field. Well, probably right field, but somewhere in the outfield. And he's actually committed to the home run derby.
Really?
He committed him, Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Julio Rodriguez are the only 3.
Julio.
Or the first 3, and only 3 so far that have committed the home run derby. So yeah, he's a hot player. He's only 5'9", about 170 pounds, about $170, but hits the ball hard. Leadoff home run.
Leadoff home run. Also drove in a run in the second with the sac fly there. Houston came back and scored 2 with the back-to-back home runs. You had Mauricio Dubon and Mr. Kyle Tucker with back-to-back jacks there.
Tucker's a good hitter.
Off of Emmett Sheehan, who, believe it or not, gave up a hit in this game.
Yeah, he gave up 2 back-to-back shots, but other than that, he's great. I love having him.
Love having him. Another outstanding performance by Emmett.
Yes.
And the Dodgers answered right back with an RBI double for Michael Busch.
Yes.
Could have been 2. Guy got thrown out at the plate. That was Rojas there that got thrown out.
Yeah, good game.
But a good game for the Dodgers. The bullpen was nice in this one. Michael Grove come in out of the bullpen rather than making a start this time. I think that's the right move going forward. Grove out of the bullpen.
Yeah, no, he's still young. He's trying to figure out and get his feet underneath him in the big leagues. And yeah, good for them. 2 innings and no hits, no runs, a walk and a strikeout. Just let him do that.
Let him do that.
Less pressure, unless when there's people on base. But it looks like he came in a clean inning and did great. 2 innings.
2 good innings there. Gratterall with the save. He had a perfect 9th. His 4th save of the year. So good to see a couple guys stepping up big there. Moving on to Saturday's game. This one got a little testy.
That was weird.
Strange.
It was a fun game, but weird.
Weird is right. Dodgers with a big comeback victory in this one. Something they haven't done much this year.
I think 4 times throughout the year, I think I heard. They've been able to come back and score runs when they're behind after the 7th inning.
And, you know, this team has been really good at that in years past.
Oh, yeah.
But this year, haven't really come back. So it was really good to see it here in this one.
Yeah, and they are the best team in the big leagues with 2 outs. So that's always a good thing, too.
And that paid off here in this game.
Yes.
Mookie Betts, almost another leadoff home run in this one, but getting robbed by Corey Jolks.
What a great hit, great
What a
play.
name.
What's his name?
Corey Jolks.
Well, he jolted the stadium because everybody was mad. I didn't see it live, but when I saw it said amazing catch, I thought, how did he hit that? That was a mile gone. And then it pans to him just making an amazing play.
Kind of an awkward spot, too. It's right where the bullpen wall ends, and then it drops down to where the fans are sitting.
Yes.
So,
I think it would have gone over. It was definitely a home run, so he did get robbed. What a play.
What a play there by Jolks. The Dodgers with having 3 guys hit a home run in this one. You had Wet Willie Smith. You had Jay Hay, Jason Hayward with a home run. Both of those home runs coming in the first inning with, guess what? 2 outs.
Guess what?
And then Peralta in the 7th inning with a home run off of Maton. That was his 7th of the year. Dodgers, though, trailing 7-3.
Mm.
Dodgers trailing 7-3 going into the 7th, and then scoring 5 unanswered runs over the last couple of innings.
That was fantastic, like we talked about. They're not the team this year that has been doing that. So it was strange, weird, but awesome to see.
Awesome to see, absolutely. Bobby Miller getting roughed up a little bit again in this one, allowing 6 runs on 10 hits. He did allow a home run.
They're doing their homework. Teams are, he's been out there, I think this is like his 4th start now or more. So, they're doing their homework on him. He'll make the adjustment. You know what? He's a pro. He deserves it. He earned it. He'll be all right.
Growing pains.
Yeah, it happens. Can't be perfect.
So, it was Miller time. The bullpen, though, picking him up. Monte went in an inning, didn't allow any runs. Brazier came in. He allowed 1 run.
Yeah.
Bickford ended up with the win. He didn't allow any runs over 2 innings, struck out 4, so he looked good in this one.
Good for him.
Hopefully he can stay on that path going forward.
Yeah, he's been up and down, so it's been a weird year for him. Last year he was having basically an all-star season, I'd say. The whole bullpen was, which was crazy. Yeah. But this year they just not clicking. So yeah, hopefully he builds on this momentum and can keep going.
And then that wild 8th inning, you go into it trailing 7-5. Your offense starts to come alive with 2 outs there. James Outman had that RBI double that got lodged in the wall. That was kind of weird.
Everyone thought it was a home
run. Turns out it was just a double. You got bases loaded, 2 outs, and a little flick of the knee.
Yeah, he buckled that knee, whether he was trying to, it was like a spasm, or he's trying to lift his leg and his foot got stuck. He definitely balked. Easy to see. But their argument was, I wasn't trying to deceive anybody. But the letter of the law, that was a balk. You read the rule book, that's a balk. Sorry.
A lot of people were complaining about it. Get over it, big crybaby. Baseball gods punishing you for being cheaters.
That's what happened.
Stay neck should have stayed his knee.
That was a reach, but I like it.
That was a reach, but
no, that was good.
It was pretty good. If you take the K off of stay neck, it's stay knee. Stay knee.
Okay, his knee's got to stay.
Keep your knee there.
He's got to stay.
He buckled his knee. And that's what happens.
Buckle came in and step off.
Timbuktu, buckle my shoe. Junior Valentine was the umpire that called that balk. He got yelled at a little bit.
A lot of it.
Cursed out. Words.
Cursed out. But you know what? Good for him. It was funny. They showed him. He was walking back and he's standing there with his arms crossed and all. Right before it pans away, you see him give the baby lip. He goes.
The umpire.
Yeah. It was great.
Stanek looks like a guy you would like to have on your side in a bar fight.
Oh, yeah. Big boy.
He also looks like he would sport a peg leg and maybe an eye patch.
I was saying he looks like a pirate. Is that what you're trying to say?
He looks like a pirate.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, Dodgers winning this one 8-7. Big win there. Feels good to win a couple in a row after you sweep the Angels in that 2-game series. So, 4 straight wins going into Sunday.
Build the momentum.
It was the ESPN game. Can you guess what Mookie did in this one?
Leadoff home run?
Leadoff home run.
Yeah.
Almost had the hat trick. He got robbed of the home run in game 2. But 2 out of 3 leadoff home runs, pretty good.
Oh, yeah. It's a great way to start a ball game. You already have the lead within 5 pitches, however many pitches it was.
Give or take.
Yeah, no, that's great. Before you get anybody on base, before you get any outs, you get a lead. Great way to start a ball game.
Then, of course, the Astros answered right back with 2 runs in the top half. Scored 2 more in the 4th. Dodgers, though, coming back, tying it up in the 8th.
Yeah, we saw that. We actually said we were on the beach.
We were on the beach.
We were playing on the phone, and I don't know who started. Maybe it was you or me. One of us said we gotta get some momentum here. We gotta build some momentum. And then I said we are the best team with 2 outs, and they definitely did what they do with 2 outs, and they tied the ball game up.
You get 2 straight outs.
Yep.
Mookie gets hit by a pitch. We said, here it comes.
There it is.
Mookie steals second. Freddie Freeman gets hit number 2,000. Frederick. Big RBI double there.
Yeah.
Cut the lead in half. Will Smith with a home run to tie it up. You got to love this offense.
Yeah.
It came down to the bullpen. Unfortunately, Dodgers couldn't get it done in this one. The loss going to Almonte. Kind of wish you would have gone with Phillips coming back out in the 10th after a really good 9th inning. Really short inning for him there. Didn't throw a lot of pitches.
Yeah, it would have been perfect. So, hindsight's 20/20, but you know what? I think we should have won this game.
And it comes down to you get a guy out at second. You got to be able to drive him in, play the game. Dodgers can do that in this one.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a really exciting series.
Yes.
Dodgers won the series, and they're better than the Astros. Let's just say that right now.
Yeah. They're a much better team. They're playing better. Obviously, the record shows that. And yeah, they just went our way. Great times.
So, good times there. Moving on to the series in Colorado. It was Kershaw Day.
Love Kershaw Day.
Kershaw, though, went 6 innings, allowed just 1 hit. It was a vintage Kershaw outing.
He's the man.
Only struck out 2, but when you're at Coors Field, when you pitch like that, you'll take it.
Yeah, and you know what? His kryptonite has always been the long ball. He didn't give up any of those today. And he pitched in Coors Field.
And on the offense side, J.D. Martinez, what a game.
Yeah.
2 home runs.
He's starting DH in the NL game, and rightfully so. He's the man.
And one of those home runs got him to number 300.
Oh, he had 2 in that game.
Just dingers.
299 and then 300.
Just dingers, just 300 of them.
It was perfect. Just 300 of them.
Just 300 of them, that's it.
He didn't even know about it until they told him.
Really?
Yeah, he had no idea until they told him. He's like, oh, cool.
That's cool. That's how you know someone does not care about his stats. He just goes out there and hits the ball.
Just got to play the game.
So, of course, he hit his 18th in the 3rd inning off of Seabold, and then hit another one off of Brad Hand.
Number 19.
Hand.
Left-handed.
Hand. And then the bullpen was really nice in this one. That was good to see. Again, at Coors Field, you would think 5 runs would be enough, but when you're at Coors Field, anything can happen.
Yeah, you know what? You keep running those bases hard. You got to score as many as you can. Luckily, they shut him out, which is always a good thing. But yeah, 5-0.
Gratterall went an inning there, gave up 2 hits, no runs allowed. You had Ryan Brazier, had a perfect inning.
Good for him.
Bigford came in, walked 3 guys, made you a little nervous towards the end there.
Well, they had to pull him. It was right for Dave Roberts to come in and take the ball. You know, and you got to give it to somebody who can get you 1 out. And Phillips, thank God. But yeah, you know what? He just wasn't sharp that time before we saw him that other game. He was great. So yeah, it's been up and down roller coaster ride for him, but got to give him a shot. Couldn't finish it.
And so Phillips getting the save there, the easy save, like you said, only had to get 1 out. His 11th of the year. Thank God for Evan Phillips.
Yeah.
What an arm.
Yeah.
Dodgers
Sweeper.
Dodgers winning this one 5-0. They improved to 44-34 on the year.
Yeah.
And then you had the opposite effect from the bullpen.
Yes.
The Coors effect. Dodgers were winning this one by a score of 6-4. The bullpen allowing 5 runs in the 6th. Offense did what they could, scored 2 more, made it interesting.
Yeah, 1-run game, ended up being 9-8, but you know what? Like we've talked about, bullpens have been up and down. So I mean, you got to expect that there's going to be a day within the series that they're not going to have the sharpest stuff. But you know what? You keep it close. It's a tough way to lose. I hate losing by 1.
So you had Michael Grove, as we said, should probably be in the bullpen from now on. He got the start in this one, gave up 4 runs over 5 innings.
Not good.
Not going to get it done.
7.54 ERA. Keep him in the pen.
Keep him in the pen. Then you had Victor and Nate Robinson giving up 5 runs combined in that 6th inning.
Not good.
Victor ended up with the loss there, and then Bigford gave up no runs in his 1 inning pitched. So he's been getting used a lot since he's come back. So
well, we need him.
We need him.
We need everybody.
We need him desperately. Dodgers scored 6 runs off of Kyle Freeland of the Rockies.
You would think you could win a ball game.
You think you could win a ball game doing that, but the Coors effect, they just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah.
And I thought they might come back. Mookie hit his 20th home run of the season in this one, but it just wasn't enough.
You would think that somebody's only 5'9", $170. He's not going to hit the ball. He hits the ball hard. Hits the ball hard.
What an athlete!
He's been athlete 3 syllables. He's been pulling the ball more. Statistically, it's been proven. Statistically, like a good 10 to 50% more than he has been in the years prior. So. I don't know if that's him just trying to turn on the ball more. He's still hitting the ball everywhere on the field, but he is driving that ball. He's pulling that ball. So, good for him. Home run derby.
Home run derby.
His mom called him, and Mama called him and said, just don't be last. She's like, I hate seeing you lose. She's like, don't be last.
Just don't suck.
Yeah, I guess it was his wife that really convinced him because he was thinking about it. He goes, I mean, I've done everything else.
Yeah.
All-Star 7 times. This is going to be his 5th start in an All-Star game.
World Series champion.
In both the American League and National League.
MVP.
I mean, he's done it all, so why not? Last thing on his resume he doesn't have Team USA. I mean, he's done it all.
Yep.
And it was his wife that was like, just do it.
Just do
And
it.
he's like, okay.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
So, yeah, Mama just don't want him to be last. If you ain't first, you're last.
If you ain't first, you're last.
There it is.
If you ain't first, you're last. Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
What does that even mean? You could be second. Hell, you could even be third.
Going on to the next game, Dodgers taking the Coors effect out of play in this one,
Yes.
scoring 14 runs.
No, they put it into play.
Put it into play
And against
took it
the
out.
Rockies.
Took it out of play by putting it into play.
Yeah, there was a route, man. Not even close. Good one.
Good one. Emmett Sheehan with the start. He got his 2nd win of his career.
Love him. Should have been number 3. Should have been
number 3. We don't even talk about that. Sheehan going 5 innings, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits.
Yeah, that's fine.
You gotta love that at Coors Field.
Sure.
Struck out 5. Bullpen was good again, giving up no runs over the final 4 innings.
Good for them.
You had Almonte, Gonzalez, and Brule. Seems to take a lot of pressure off when you're winning by 11 runs.
Sure.
Mookie Betts, 2 for 2 in this one. You had JD Martinez hit another home run. 4-hit game for
So
JD.
he's got 20 now?
20.
He's got 20. Now he's got number 301.
20.
You think you got number
Sorry, I think he's got 19 now.
Oh, okay.
19.
What do you think you had to give up for?
Maybe
Signed bat?
signed batting gloves. Maybe give him a bat.
Yeah.
Take a photo.
Sure.
Kind of really depends on what the fan wants for it. Most fans are pretty cool, especially if it's a
milestone.
milestone like
Yeah.
that. Don't be one of those fans that's a big jerk and wants to keep the ball. Give the ball back, and you're going to get something even better out of it. You'll get 2 balls signed.
You could. Yeah, get it signed.
You could have 2 balls.
You can even rub some dirt on it and say, yeah, this is the actual ball I want.
Yeah, you could rub some dirt on it and say, look at this dirty, dirty ball. It was in the game.
He hit it
and it's
right
signed.
at me. He hit it right at me. I had a sign that said, hit it here, and he did.
He played catch with me. He used his bat and hit it right into my
It was
glove.
perfect.
Sandlot style.
You don't want to be one of the fans that are like, give me like $5,000 either. You don't want to be that guy.
Give me $5,000.
Give me a World Series ticket. How about that?
I like that.
I like that.
Give me a ticket to the World Series. Buy me a free jumbo jack.
Just what's to throw 10 strikeouts in a game and then just buy me a large drink and I'll get the free jumbo.
Buy me a large drink and I'll get the free jumbo jack.
You know what? But it was in Coors Field, so I don't know if that's going to work unless it's a Dodger fan that followed him.
I mean, it's basically Dodger Stadium situated in the Rocky Mountains.
It is.
Because Dodger fans, they travel well.
Yeah.
And Rockies fans, when you're 32 and 51, it's not as enticing to go to the ball game.
No, unless you're going to see the Dodgers, you're going to see JD Martinez and Kershaw and all these other guys. Hayward, who's going to retire soon, probably. Mookie, who's like the greatest outfielder.
Freddie Freeman, he's got 2,000 hits.
No big deal.
A few more hits than most people.
We got to talk about the All-Star game too. We'll get into that.
We'll get into that. So, Dodgers with the big one here. Muncy went 2 for 6. As we said, JD had 4 hits. He drove in 4.
Yeah.
Muncy driving in 3. Freddie went 2 for 3 with 3 runs driven in. It was a total offensive day.
That's great.
We're always talking about runners in scoring position. Dodgers were 11 for 23 with runners in scoring position in this.
They were just spectacular offensively. Let's go with that.
So the Dodgers
Jeez.
moving back into second place after this one, 45 and 35.
Bye, Giants.
Bye.
I hope you enjoyed it while it lasted.
Hope you enjoyed it while it lasted, because it didn't last very long.
No, maybe a week.
Sorry, not
I
sorry.
think it was about a week. Oh, congrats to LSU for winning the national championship over Florida. I was hoping for a better game 3, but LSU just raked. Nothing else to say.
Yep, that's right. And so, The Dodgers are headed to Kansas City. I used to live there.
Lame.
I thought it was
Lame.
I thought it was kind of
How was the winners?
They're pretty lame.
They're
The
pretty
winners
lame.
are pretty lame. It'll be Bobby Miller going game 1 on Friday against Alec Marsh of the Royals. Alec Marsh has not pitched so far this year, so he's making his season debut. 25. Yeah, Major League debut.
Okay, good for him.
Major League debut.
Well, it's gonna be tough against Bobby Miller. He's 3-1 with a 4.13 ERA, so the ERA is kind of creeping up a little
It's
bit, but
ballooned a little.
But you know what? Like we talked about, people are doing their homework. Kansas City isn't the best team. They're
actually the second worst.
Last in their division. So good for Bobby. This should be a good start This should be a good start for Bobby Miller. Come out, go right at him. Other than Perez, just pitch right at him. Perez is gonna hit the ball hard, but not that nobody else will. But you know what? It's a team like the A's that you can just go right after. As long as you're not pitching everything down the middle, you should have a good game.
That's right. Lineups are posted. Mookie's going to be starting at second base, followed by Freddie at first.
Of course.
Wet Willie Smith, the Prince of Bel-Air, with the one guy with the white hair.
That was a good one. He should be starting catcher, but I hate the fan vote because there's more people in Atlanta who just think their catcher, who's brand new, is so much better. No.
Sean Murphy?
No.
You're no Will Smith.
No.
You're no Will Smith.
You're not even the JT Realmuto.
You don't even have the same name as a celebrity.
No.
You're not cool.
Not at all.
So, Wet Willie Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, is hitting third in this one and catching.
I love having Muncie back in the lineup.
Max Muncy, good to have him back. He's at third, kind of lengthens things out a little bit, pushes JD down to the 5th spot.
But it's a great bat.
That's an outstanding bat. I mean, your leadoff hitter's got 20 home runs. 2 Holes got 14. Wet Willie Smith has 12. Muncy, even though he was hurt, he still has 18 home runs.
JD's got 19 right after him.
JD's got 19 right after him, leading the team in RBIs in the 5-hole.
And JD's hot.
Hot. Super hot.
In the 5-hole, too.
Then you got Peralta in left, Hayward's in right.
Good year.
James Outman, who is really starting to heat up.
Oh, he's
getting in the 8-hole.
He's getting back to his form, man.
Miguel Rojas is at short. On the Royals side, you got Bobby Witt Jr. playing short, leading off. You got Melendez in left field. Sal Perez is DHing. You got Garcia at third. Prato at first. Furman, the Furminator. The Furminator is catching. Kyle Isbell is in center field. Drew Waters is in right, and Nicky Lopez at second base.
I know none of those guys except Witt and Perez.
Lopez, a grown man that goes by Nicky. Little Nicky.
Little Nicky, yeah.
So it should be a good one tonight. Dodgers, this is a series. These are the games you're supposed to win. You got to go out and win them.
Especially here. I mean, this is the second worst team in the league. In all of baseball right now. So, yeah, you got to win these. It's a 3-game series?
3-game series.
Okay.
Saturday, it'll be to be determined
For the
Dodgers.
Okay.
Very well could be Julio. Supposed to be Julio.
On Saturday, yeah, tomorrow. Hopefully.
Julio is back, baby.
Yeah, we need him.
We need him. He'll be going up against Daniel Lynch of the Royals, who's 1-3 with the 3.96.
Okay.
Good little fastball from the left side. Dodgers haven't seen him too much. The only one with a hit against him is JD. He's 1 for 3. Betts has seen him twice, no hits. Freddie's seen him twice, no hits.
Okay.
Wet Willie Smith has seen him 3 times, no hits there. Muncie's seen him once. So this one's kind of up in the air. It's a 4:15 start time. And then, going on to Sunday, it'll be the Catman, Tony the Tiger Gonsolin.
Again, having a solid season like we need, because we need starting pitchers, so good for him.
He's been throwing a lot of Sunday games. I think he goes to church.
You can if you play baseball. Maybe in the offseason.
Maybe watches sermons on YouTube or something before his start.
With
This will probably be an early game, though. That's correct. 11:10.
Oh, Eastern.
Pacific.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically Pacific.
Tony's
4-2 with a 3.30 ERA, 46 Ks. He's going up against Brady Singer, who was supposed to be kind of breaking out, but he's not really having that great of a year. He's 4-7 with a 5.88 ERA.
Yeah, almost a 6 ERA.
But you know he's on a team with a bad offense. You kind of feel like you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, you're probably going to lose, and you get a little too perfect, and things don't go so well.
Sure.
So, tough situation there. As far as matchups, no Royals have a hit off of Tony the Tiger Catman Gosselin.
Yeah, and let's see. Perez and Bobby Witt, I've seen him 3 times.
Perez!
No hits. Shout out to Joey Coldcuts.
On the Dodgers side, you've got Jason Hayward's 2 for 2 against Singer with a homer.
Hey.
David Peralta's 1 for 3. Nobody else has a hit against Singer. Dodgers haven't seen him too much.
Yeah.
He's got some good run on his fastball, a little two-seam sink on it. Hopefully lefties can let it travel, get some barrel on it, drive it the other way.
Righty's got to. Might have to lay off that just altogether.
Maybe lay off. Mookie, he likes to turn on stuff. Maybe it's going to be a good game for Mookie there.
Got to catch it out front.
So it should be a royally good series for the Dodgers in this one.
I see what you did.
I know. I see.
That should be good.
Should be a good series.
Got to win all 3.
If you don't sweep, it's disappointing, but
Yes.
in baseball, sweeps can be hard to do.
Sure.
I believe in them this time.
Yeah, I do too. They got some momentum. The last few series have been winners. You know, you sweep the Angels, beat Houston in the series, and now Colorado. So
Get back into second place.
yeah, it's good momentum. And Arizona, we're right on Arizona's tail. Honestly, it's I don't want to say it's a toss up because the Dodgers are definitely going to win the series, win the division by this time in September. It's going to be dope. Dodgers are going to win, but right now it's too close.
And the D-backs, they haven't really gone into a slump this year. It's bound to happen. They're going to go on that losing streak that every team goes through.
Every team, and they really haven't. They really haven't dealt with any adversity as far as injuries. Really, I mean, I'm sure every team has, but I feel like the Dodgers have had nothing but injuries when it comes to their starting lineup. When it comes to their starting rotation, too. Really, lineup. Here and there, you still got guys off the bench. That's why they signed Hayward and Peralta and all these other guys, which is great. But yeah, even with Syndergaard, I don't want him. So
yeah,
we'll just always throw that in.
He can stay.
We'll just throw that in there. We always got to talk about
It's been nice not talking about him.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us here on Lab Talk. Guys, make sure you like, comment, and then subscribe if you like what we're doing here. We'll get you some more videos. Let's go Dodgers.
Adios.